Hi everyone, good afternoon. It is time for a pattern-collections.com daily pattern. Scroll down to pattern focus. Scroll down to today's pattern, which is going to be this one. This one is called Tack, T-A-K. Come on, little phone. Don't give up on me yet. This is by Karen Frank. First thing we want to do is to draw sort of an X shape with a bit of a curve. You notice that that's not exactly straight. At the end of each of those spots, we'll put a circle, all going on the same side of the thing. So as you're turning, so it's all to the right or the left, whichever. Then it looks like we're going to do some echo lines coming from, starting at this circle, coming down like this, right? And then step 4, we're going to come around to here. Why it's on power saving mode, I don't know. My phone drive me crazy. Come around this way. So it does kind of touch right there. Okay, then the next step is to do this one again. And again. So you keep doing this inside one. And then when you get close to this end, you put a little curve like that. So it ends up like this. Interesting little tangle. Look at that. Opportunity to put some gems in if we feel led to do that. So, do I want one big one? Do I want some small ones? I do not know. Just gonna start and see what develops. I'm gonna do it this way. And I'm gonna do kind of a big one. And you guys are very, very far away. Yeah, I'm not making it any easier. There we go. All right, so on one side, I'm going to put this circle. I'm going to do it on this side. Turn my tile. My circle's all on the same side. Like that. Okay, and then we're going to come down here. Come around that and down like so. Okay, so far so good. Then come around this way like that. And we do it again. And then maybe again. One, two, three, and then and this comes down and it kind of looks like it connects to like that. Almost. something like that. That's interesting. It needs this row of beads or dots or whatever this is here. I like that. Okay. I'm feeling what am I feeling? I'm feeling something, but I'm not sure what. Feeling like it wants another, like, to come out from here again and go straight through like that. I'm going to do another one of those. I missed one somewhere. What the heck did I do? Oh, I did. No, that one's got 3. 1, 2, 3. That one's got 2. And that one's only got 1. That's when I missed one. And now I have to do 3 on all of them because I have 3 on that one. Alright, that's better. Okay, I'm feeling better about it. I didn't like it all skinny like that. I don't know why. That's the way the pattern shows, but for some reason I didn't want it skinny. Now it needs to live somewhere. It needs something else to go with it, but I don't know what. Maybe I'll put a little in the zeppel in behind. So I'm going to give myself a border, and I'm going to just randomly put some. I'm just going to cross. I'm going to cross, since I'm doing it in pencil, I'm just going to cross over the whole thing. One there. I'm just randomly putting in lines, and I seem to be putting in a lot of them, but you know, sometimes that is what it is. It's what it wants to do. Okay, I've put in a bunch of lines. If you guys have never done Enzeppel, it's an official Zentangle pattern, so I can't show you the step out, but you can go look it up. It's if you want to spell it, it is N and then a little apostrophe, and then Z-E-P-E-L. I'm not sure if it's one P or two, but where's my piece of scrap paper? It's N-Z-E-P-E-L. I think it's just got one, like that. N-Zeppel. And you can go look it up. All right, so now I'm going to go and draw these lines. But only, I'm not crossing my pattern, obviously. Wouldn't want to do that. So I'm just going to follow where I put those pencil lines. The pencil lines, I really honestly just paid no attention to where I was drawing. I just drew. And I'm just following wherever I put those pencil lines. And then I will come in and erase, because I'm not following them exactly. I'm just use them as a suggestion of where to put my lines, so I am not actually following them. Which you can probably see, not following them exactly. Okay, so now that I've got these random lines going behind my shape, I'm going to erase all those lines that I didn't use, so I don't get confused as to what I was doing, and I don't want them up on my main shape. Okay, perfect. Now, take my pen, and I'm just gonna round the corners on this, and it'll look kind of like cobblestones. So I'm just gonna follow around like so. And I'm doing it on every single space. Just following the previous line that I did. And that's all there is to Enzeppel. You can do it in a more regular grid if you want, and it looks different, but I like it in a more random thing. You're just following that shape and rounding the corners. Just like that. And sometimes I will fill in between, and sometimes I don't. It kind of just all depends on my mood. I usually wait until I'm finished to make that choice. Sometimes I really like what it looks like just by itself. And other times I think, you know, it needs some contrast. It needs that dark. But not always. So today is my stay home and draw day. I am really enjoying myself today. You know, sometimes you just need to take some time out for yourself. I do need to do a few things around the house, like I really need to do the dishes. Yeah, dishes must be done. Much as I don't want to do anything else today besides draw, there are just some things that have to get accomplished. And I need to pay bills. That's not always fun. But I always thank God that I do have the money to pay the bills. So even though I have bills I have to pay, I am thankful that I have the means to do so, that I have a job, and that most of the time bills get paid on time. Every so often one slips through the cracks and I forget to pay. I get the bill and then I just forget to pay it. I think I've already paid it. Have you ever done that where you think you've already paid the bill and then it turns out you didn't pay the bill? Yeah, every so often I get that. I've started putting most of our credit cards on like auto pay, where it doesn't pay the whole thing because I'm never sure if I can afford the entire bill. Most of the time we do, but every so often I can't, and I have to roll a little bit over it to the next month. So I don't have it completely on auto pay, but I have it where it will pay the minimum due automatically, so I don't get penalties for not paying. Just in case I either miss the deadline or, you know, we're on vacation when it's due or something, you know, or heaven forbid something should happen to me, because I am the bill payer in the household, and I don't know if my husband even knows where to find all the information on all the different bills and how to pay them. So if nothing else, the minimums get paid. But some things are on auto pay. The household bills are on auto pay. I got, you know, my gas, my electricity. Those just get automatically paid out of my checking account every month. It's just easier for me. I remember back in the day when you had to actually write checks for everything. I hardly ever write a check. We used to go through, gosh, we used to have to write a check for everything. I used to go through a couple of boxes of checks a year. And now I have 2 boxes of checks in my office that they may be the last boxes of checks I ever buy, because they'll last forever. You'll note that I decided to color in between. It's what I felt like doing. It looks fine this way. It's just a variation. And Zeppel might be a really fun tangle. I'm not going to do it right now, but this would be a fun tangle to just do a whole bunch of different random gemstones. If you were in the coloring mood, yeah, that would be fun. Not going to do it on video though, because gemstones take too long. A whole page of them would just, yeah, that would be a really long video. Oops, I've got a line there that needs fixing. Okay. Look at that. Isn't that cool? I like it. Okay, what was the name of this tangle? I've forgotten already. It's called Tack, T-A-K. Which way is it gonna live? This one, I think. T-A-K. And now to do a little bit of shading, grab me pencil. Just trying to decide how I want to shade this. You could do all sorts of different ways to shade. Just deciding where I want my darks. I'm gonna go around that circle too. You know, you could probably make this a different shape. It doesn't have to be a circle. That would be interesting. Draw a triangle or something. See what happens. And then this whole thing is on top of the enzeppel. So I want shading around the whole thing. Like that. Okay. Stump. Yeah, I might want my little stump. We're in here. Like that. Something like that. Give it a little bit of something, something. Give it a little bigger one for this one. Okay, am I done? No, I'm gonna make some shading bits on these. I like them when they look like stones. It doesn't take much, just a little something. Just pick a side. And just give them a little a little swirl of dark on one edge. See, look at that. All right. Oh, that's better. It needed that. It was too stark. I want the whole thing to have a little bit of shading. Look at that. What a fun tangle that was. Okay, I enjoyed it. I embellished a little bit extra. You guys do what you need to do to make it feel good for yourself. But I think this would be interesting to try a different shape up here. Try a square or a triangle instead of a circle, and then do that same sort of patterns around it and see what happens. That might be interesting to try. You guys have a great day. I will see you tomorrow. I am full of drawing today. Let's see how much I can get done. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.